So, here we are again. We're at the elusive cross-stepping video. And you've kind of got to that point of your surfing. You're getting out, you can pop up, but when you're surfing and your feet are trying to get from the middle or the back of the board to a different part of the board, you're finding you're doing this. And it's what we call the shuffle, and it's kind of not very practical. It doesn't look really graceful. And if you look at the pros, they cross step. They bring one foot over and they cross step back and forth like this, kind of like a tango dance. And it's why we call it surf dancing, because it is. It's graceful, it's smooth, it's all these things that we aspire to look and be like on that wave. And when done right, it looks amazing. It takes a lot of practice. Now I've got that. Yep, you got it. That 1 minute on land practice. And it's really basic. You can do it like while you're doing the dishes. Like if you're drying the dishes, you can walk like this to put the dish away. Or you can do it like in the exercise that I'm about to show you. And just remember, visualize your bottom turn, visualize your pop-up. In this exercise, I'm doing it with the pop-up, so it's a good way to sort of like incorporate the two. And I'm doing some drop knee turns as well. The cross step drop knee and just the standard drop knee. And this is really good for core strength and thigh and butt strength. So remember, we want to train these muscles, and muscle memory is everything. So let's have a look. Now, starting off doing this exercise, it's good to do the pop-up because it actually promotes visualization of being on the wave and bottom turning and setting up to start the walk. So we pop up, we bottom turn, and then we set that tail with another one and we start walking. Now you can see I have my hands as balanced like when we popped up. Whatever your style is, we put our hands. Now we don't look down. Our eyes are where our body will go. So we tuck our bum in, shoulders back, and I put my backhand up a little bit. Small little steps. We want to train small steps at the start, looking forward always, not down, because if we do small steps, if we need to do a big lunge forward, it's easier to do bigger from training small. We want to instill a strong foundation of correct technique with training small. Now there's the cross step with a turn and fast. That's why we do it slowly, because we can speed it up. A drop knee, and that's the exercise. We do 10 of them up and back a day, and that should get you going pretty much on your way. Now it's really important that we train the smallest steps possible. We want our feet as close as we can together when walking, because it's easier to train small and then get better technique with smaller steps rather than these big giant steps, creating a bad technique and then creating yourself becoming more unsturdy on the board. So little steps and away we go. Now here's looking down. You can see my feet are so close together. We do tons of these, and the more you do, the easier it gets. Now starting off, I suggest just doing it on the ground like I am, and that way it's easy, you're not going to fall over, and your balance is more stronger. Here's how we start the cross step exercise. Very dynamic. Like I said, we start slow and it can move into more dynamic movements. All these exercises start off slow and then become dynamic like this. Here's showing the strength of being so low, and the wave didn't allow me to be dynamic, so I had to go back to the slow and steady with strength in my core like this. Anyway, so there we go. That is our cross-stepping leading into nose riding and leading into drop knee turns. Now, obviously I want you to start slow. You can start just doing it on the ground. You can do it on a board cover. You can do it more dynamic as you get better and stronger. And you can also add in like a balance beam if you want as you get better. make sure you stay safe doing these exercises. I would practice these when I was competing on a log, like on a nice big long log or on a park bench. So you add in your dynamic elements as you're ready to add them in. So become a sub, subscribe and like, leave a comment on what you'd like to see, and see you in the next one. 어제 봤던 옷을 입고서 나약한 모습은 숨기고 살아야지. 사람들은 겉모습만 판단하니까 하나 둘씩 사람들은 날 떠나가네. 별거 없어 믿은 내 잘못이지. It's hurting me, but I have